Okay, what's happening everyone? It's Abdallah here. I'm going to be showing you how to use the Fortune Street board editor. As you can see on the screen, I have it open right now. The links are in the description, so go ahead and click on those. Well, to begin with, you want to go to Open and take a look at any one of the boards that came along with the file. You'll notice here that Circuit is Mario Circuit, Colony is something else, Dole Pick is Delfino Island, Galaxy is Mario Galaxy 1. There's a whole bunch of boards that you can choose that are already preloaded in the game. So let's go to Mario Circuit, since that's a level that we're familiar with. We have it right over here on the screen as of right now. If you take a look, I guess we'll start from the very top left. Initial cash is how much you start off with in the game. Target amount is how much you'll end up at the end. Go to the bank, you win the game. Base salary is exactly what it says. Salary increment is how much you want to set after every time you level up, how much you increase on salary. Max dice roll is something where you want to set it up so it's I guess how much the dice can roll. You can do 1, you can do all the way up to 7. I wouldn't really try doing 8. You could, but I don't think the game will like that too much. Anyway, the basics of the editor are right over here. Pretty much left click on Add Square, you can add a square, and here it is. So if you left click on any kind of square, you can select it. If you right click and hold, you can move it anywhere you want. So with that being said, let's take a look at the basics of what a square is. You'll look over here, you'll see a legend. So in the top right hand corner, you'll see the ID number, so that means this is square number 40. You can take a look at all these guys. So this is square number 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and etc. The value is how much the space is worth. The district is what district it is a part of. As of right now, you'll see this is District 0. These guys are District 1, as you guys are familiar. District 2 goes vertically over here. District 3, 4, 5, and then District 6. So on top of that, you can pretty much move squares around like I showed you. You can remove a square. So we got rid of that one. Now, with that being said, let's go into the basics of what a square entails. The first thing is pretty much choosing what kind of square it's going to be. You can choose to make it a property square. You can make it a bank. You can make it a venture square, suit square, hearts, pretty much all these things. Any square that you can imagine that is actually in the game, you can make it. So with that being said, make it any square you want. For all intents and purposes, we're going to take a look at this one. Position is pretty much where it is on the grid. You don't have to worry about that because, yeah, don't worry about that. The unknowns, they are exactly that. The board editor and the board creator does not really know what these values mean. So hence, unknown 1, unknown 2, and unknown 3. Don't even worry about those. District destination ID is pretty much assigning which property this belongs to and which district it'll go to. So if we change out 0, you can change it to any one of these districts that you want. You could change this to another district. Any district has to have at least 3 properties. 3 to 7. No, I think 3 to 6. Yeah, don't go too crazy with adding districts with that. With that being said, you can also go to the value. You can change the value of how much a property is worth. The price is how much you pay for it right off the bat. And shop model ID is it's kind of an unknown. I mean, I don't really know what they are. I tend to copy and paste what they pretty much are at default. Now, one more thing you want to notice is waypoint entry ID. Now, what this is, it's a way of getting onto the square. You'll take a look at this square right over here, square number 37. It's got 2 ways. You can start from the bottom and then go upwards, or you can go from the top and then go downwards. So with that being said, take a look at the waypoint entry ID of number 1. It says 36, so square number 36 is where you enter it, and the destination is 238. That's where you'll go if you enter that way. And there's, we don't have any other destinations because nothing else branches off of it. So you'll leave it with 255, which is pretty much a placeholder. Way entry point number 2 is if you're coming from up top, coming from square 38, you'll see that there. going to square number 36, which is the bottom. So you can either go upwards towards it or downwards. Now each and every square needs a waypoint entry and it needs a destination, or else your game will freeze up and you won't be able to move anywhere. If you go to this square right here, it has 3 of them. You'll notice, because if you can go from the top, you can go from the bottom, or you can come from this way. So you'll notice all of the destination IDs are here. 1, 2, and 3. I don't think there's anywhere on this board that has 4 destinations, but some places do, and that's what you can see over here. You can have that. But nonetheless, that's a pretty quick tutorial. With that being said, I'll show you my board, Monopoly version 2.0. Pretty much made this a couple days ago. I've been testing it ever since, but it's pretty much a replica of Monopoly. With that being said, starting at go, or the bank, and then just moving in one waypoint entry, so you are forced to pretty much go all the way across the board, just like Monopoly fashion. On the top corner, I got a warp, which is going to jail. Warps you all the way back to this corner here, and then you're forced to go up this way. Free parking is actually a stockbroker square, and we have all the districts in line in the colors that match up, along with the prices. So it's a very good replica. I'll show you footage of that later. But nonetheless, I'll leave it at that. This is the end of part 1, the tutorial on how to use the board editor. Part 2, I will show you guys how to load up your board onto your Wii system and start playing. So if you have any questions on how to do all this stuff, let me know in the comment section below. I'm here to help you out. Feel free to rate a like, and just go out there and start making some boards. Show them to me. Talk to you later. Alright, thanks for watching tutorial part 1. Go ahead and click on part 2 if you're interested. Also, I've got part 3 available, and if you want to jump online and exchange some friend codes, I've got a video where we have that as well. So click on any of those annotations right now to get yourself going. And like I said, if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comment section, and don't forget to click that like button to support the channel, and subscribe. Talk to you later.